Hey everyone, welcome to the Friday edition of Quizzytime. I have some work going on in the neighbor's apartment, so there will be a little bit of noise. They're not allowed to do it at this time, but I am not in the mood to complain. Okay, before I start, today's quiz is on the weird perks of being a royal, which I'm sure at least one person in this panel would be accustomed to. But before we start, I just want to tell you I am doing a comedy gig called Does Your Mother Know You Talk About Sex on Stage? It's a sex comedy show. It's at Andheri on tomorrow, that's Saturday 27th, and in Thane on the 2nd of June. All right, now time to introduce the panel. Hello, Dipendra.
Hello,
Hello,
hello.
Ishan. Oh, what is this?
Hello.
Hello, Vesh. What is that?
This is just for this one, for our
You're
not
not
royal
Royal
friends.
Shraddha.
Okay,
For
not
not
Royal
Royal Shraddha.
Shweta. Okay, hello, Rod, not Royal Shweta. And hello, Soda.
Hello.
All right. So now we have this panel of very ordinary looking people, not royals, any of them, but we shall see how much they know about the royal family. This was technically supposed to be a quiz about all royal families, but I have only managed to find information about one. So it is going to be about the British royal family and things that they can get away with.
Okay.
As usual, you can ask me as many clues as you all want to answer the question. There are no points. The order is Dipendra, Ishan, Not Royal, Shweta, and Soda. Okay, and people in the comments, feel free to guess as you all wish. Dipendra, are you ready for your first question? Wow, what a pose he's stuck in.
I know. What a frozen pain. It's a beautiful window pane.
It's the perfect. What are these peasants up
Hello.
Dipendra, hello, are you back with us?
Yeah, I'm
We
back.
the commoners.
Yes. Yeah.
Dipendra, the first question is for you. King Charles has three
Mm-hmm.
personal valets. Okay. One of them has to perform a very important duty to his shoes. It is not a duty which we normally have performed on our shoes, no matter how rich we are. What is this particular duty one of Charles's personal valets performs to his shoes?
So he's not like a shoe shine or something. It's not something ordinary.
No, it's not something ordinary.
Does he help him put on the shoes?
That is also pretty ordinary.
Yeah. Anyone who's watched Downton Abbey can say that that is fairly ordinary.
I don't know. I read
Take a wild
something
guess.
about iron shoelaces. Iron
Iron?
shoelaces and all that. Is it that
Like, what do you mean exactly?
like iron shoelaces or
Yeah,
something?
that's correct. That's
Yeah.
correct. That is
Was
correct.
was
That
that
is
the
correct.
case? Ah, okay.
Yes.
Istri
Okay.
karta hai.
Well, I read about
His,
it somewhere.
his
I don't.
valet,
Hmm.
No, I
his
don't
valet.
understand the point. Sorry.
I also don't understand the point. His valet irons his shoelaces. Uh, yes, but when you're a king or when you're a prince, that is okay. Whether he will have to wait for the next question. All right. I'm coming to Ishan's question next. Uh, which um, which edible item is measured before it is served at Buckingham Palace because it should not throw off the arrangement of the dinner plate?
It should not throw off the arrangement of the dinner plate.
Yes.
Is this a liquid?
No.
Is it bread or butter?
It is not bread or butter.
Okay.
Is
Edible
it a
item.
carb?
It is a carb, correct? It is not your question though. Huh.
No, I'm asking questions.
Huh.
And this one you don't even have to look up. So I think these are acceptable questions, I think.
Yes,
Um, Potatoes?
correct.
What?
Potatoes are measured before they are served at Buckingham Palace because otherwise the plate looks un templated. I don't know, but they've been measured. Uh, yeah. All right. We're coming now to Shweta's question. Which game are the royal family not allowed to play?
Games are okay. Okay. So is it like some no? Is it like some sport which has a high risk to life or high risk to physical injury?
The queen thinks that it makes it a very risky sport. It may not. We might not consider it a risky sport.
So it won't be anything to do with
Stripper.
horses.
It won't be anything to
I
do with.
horses.
Horses.
No, it's an indoor game.
Oh, it's an indoor game. Which
And they've
I
all
mean,
played.
if you live in Buckingham Palace, all games are indoor games.
Not really. Why? They play polo and all outside.
hmm.
Yeah, but you could also play it inside. Those halls are pretty big.
Okay.
And the paintings are expensive. Anyway, cricket विकेट नहीं खेल सकते उधर. वाज तोड़ दिया तो?
Exactly.
No. But seriously, I'm going with chess.
Chess. I'm going to pass the question to Sora.
So this is an indoor game, but is it also a sport?
No.
Okay. Is it like something to do with cards, like something where you gamble?
Cards are involved, but it's not really like a card game.
Cards are involved, but it's not a card game. Monopoly.
Monopoly is correct.
Yeah.
Monopoly is correct. In 2008, the Leeds Building Society gave Prince Andrew the game as a gift, but he responded, "We're not allowed to play Monopoly at home. It gets too vicious."
Yeah. Also, like Monopoly is just a flashback of their family. Like what?
Yeah, like we already own everything.
Your game, my life.
We don't play Monopoly. We live Monopoly.
We live Monopoly. All right, Sora's question. Sora, why does the monarch not get a shoe bite?
Shoe bite. Is it the material of the shoes?
No.
It's what it's made of.
No.
Like I'm thinking about all my trauma with every Bata shoes I've ever bought. And
No.
okay, why don't they get shoe bites? They don't wear shoes is not an answer.
They wear
but
shoes.
yeah, so I'm trying to think about maybe it's an extra layer that they wear between the shoe and themselves.
That all we also wear. We still
a
get shoe
sock?
bite.
It's called
Yeah, but
socks.
socks, like, yeah, we are commoners. We get socks. Like they get like foot mitts or whatever.
Foot mitts.
Must be like made of different, like some 10 spiders are there just only making this. I don't know unless
What the heck?
they are coating the shoe with something. That is my next, like coconut parachute, coconut oil is probably my answer.
Those are all our solutions. These are not things royally. This you're thinking about your grandma. Your grandmother will
because-
give you these solutions.
Because
They are importing coconuts from Kerala, Soda, and udhar cold pressed coconut oil ban raha hai. For the shoe.
so the royal jugaad would be they bought every coconut in the world and then from that they took the oil. But yeah, no clue. But I'm very curious. I'll see if this is something affordable in 2023. I will also try.
Okay, I'm passing the question to Dipendra.
Does someone wear the shoes first and make
Yeah.
sure that they?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They are. What?
is it the same guy who does the istri?
It can only be the same guy if he's got the same size of leg as the
Shoe size, yeah.
Yeah. So basically,
Oh,
someone with the same shoe size breaks in the shoes for them.
He's
All
like the
right.
most inconsistent sort of like
job profile.
system. No, not this job profile. I feel like it's an inconsistent class system because they're like तेरे साथ नहीं खाएगा, but तू मेरा जूता पहले पहन के like झूठा नहीं, but जूता okay you take, we will share. Like what is this?
Hey,
Who are these people?
hey, how's this worse than in India where they used to make certain caste of people, make all the musical instruments and everything, use them in temples and don't let them enter the temples or play those musical instruments. How is this worse than that?
No, it's worse
At
because
least this guy is
if
getting
this
paid
was
well.
yeah, but if the same example happened, you would go take that person instrument also. So now they're like until next instrument comes, okay. You do.
Okay, we're coming to Dipendra's question. Dipendra, uh, there is something which Charles needs done to his biscuits. He likes having biscuits after a meal. Okay, what does he need done to the
Okay.
biscuits so that he can enjoy them?
The heck? Is it only about like the British royal family, like over the whole quiz?
Yeah,
Yeah,
this,
yeah,
this
she
whole
did
quiz
say
on the
that.
British. Yeah.
Oh shit, man! I was reading up. We got so many other royals. I thought you probably won't ask about them because, they are so.
I'm
Okay,
gonna.
Charles and his
I got
biscuits.
so many questions from here, so we will do those royal families later. Whether he thinks that
Yeah,
he
that
has
was
his
my
valets
answer too.
dip them,
No, man, come on. Definitely not having.
She is like my doppelganger in so many ways, man.
removing the cream.
No, no, hurry, that's the most fun part of the biscuit. Why would you do that?
What about Charles makes you think like he's fun?
Is it Kajal? Is it
Fun. Good
What?
point.
okay? Does it involve like adding something to the biscuits, or is it something to do with the conditions of the biscuit itself?
It is something to do with it. Okay, nothing is being added to the biscuit.
Hmm. Then probably like he wants them at a certain temperature or something, like
Yeah,
heat them
yeah,
or
yeah,
something. I
yeah,
don't know.
yeah, 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 yeah. He wants his biscuits heated, so he has to have a
How old is
warming
this guy
pan.
again?
When you are royalty, you are always a child.
But this sounds
He
more like
has
a mama's boy from an Indian family. He's like, मेरा बेटा आ गया है. ये
Have
लो
you
बेटा.
met? Have you seen this
Raja
man?
beta.
what?
Like, have you seen this man? 70 saals he's been waiting to put that crown on his head here.
Okay, so
He's
like
not
he
been
wants his
waiting. He's been
biscuits
dating
heated.
and doing all sorts of things.
Mating.
No, he's been
Yeah.
watching his guy iron shoelaces.
All right, we're coming now to Ishan's question. Ishan, sandwiches served to the royal family have a very particular there's a very particular condition that something should be done to the bread before it is served. What is particularly done to a sandwich for the royal family? No, whether he
Are other like is the crust sliced off and it is made a particular size?
the, you're right where the crust slicing is happening, but it's not about size. There is something being
Okay,
done to the crust slicing wise, but it's not the size.
is it being like sandpapered? Like there's not full crust, there's a hint of crust. What would okay.
See, you're all thinking like commoners. Think
Hmm.
like kings and queens.
I'd rather not.
It's kinda hard.
Um would they okay, so it's something to do with the crust and it's something to do with like removing the crust.
In some ways, yes.
Okay. It's not something like extremely ostentatious, right? Like
No,
the
it's not. No, it's not.
French decided to like open champagne with a sword and all that bullshit.
No, it's not. It's very.
Okay.
It's very. You could do it at home.
Wait. So now instead of like thinking like royalty, I have to think like a 4-year-old. What would I want as a 4-year-old to be done to my crust? I would want the crust re-toasted and made into pudding.
No.
It still is a sandwich. I'm gonna pass the question to Shweta.
Okay, you just trim the edges and you cut
Mm-hmm.
it into squares, which are bite-sized
Okay, one second.
squares to eat.
Forget the squares. Forget the squares. If you
Okay.
trim the edges, in what shape would you trim them?
Along the lines, right? So
No.
I'm
Of
considering
course
a
not.
normal sandwich loaf bread, which
Yeah,
has
it's
been,
normal sandwich loaf bread, but if you trim the edges, what would you do to it?
it'll still be a big square.
No. I'm gonna pass the question to Soda.
So if you trim the edges, it kind of becomes like a more like less edgy sort of square.
Yes, yes, yes. So there are
So
no edges. There are rounded
uh,
edges of the sandwiches served to the British royal family because Prince Albert thought it was unlikely to eat anything in the shape of a coffin.
Of a coffin.
wow.
Yeah, and then
But
he
a
had
coffin is
a
not
very
square.
Well, maybe, edgy coffin with, I don't know.
Maybe the crust is the thing that
I
reminds him
mean,
of a coffin.
clearly these guys are all 4 years old here. Rectangle is a coffin. Rectangle is a square. It is the same thing.
Suyash, you kind of got it right. Designer edges.
Designer.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to come to Shweta's question now. Um, Prince Charles is the only person in England who can have this particular kind of poultry. What kind of poultry is King Charles, allowed to have?
Poultry. Roosters?
No, there's no reason why England should not have roosters.
Then they're having quail. They're having. What else are they not having?
I mean, the necromancer would know, right?
Uh, why are they not allowed? Why is only the king allowed to have this? Because it is rare and expensive, or
It's not
because it
exactly
has to be
rare. It's not
imported?
exactly rare. It's just that he owns every one of this poultry in
Now Shweta will
England.
know.
No, now I still don't know, but okay. He owns every single one of them. Ostrich? No.
No, ostrich you
Is
can
it
get
like
nicely in South
yes,
Africa.
it is. Uh, Bucks? But Bucks is not
Ducks?
poultry.
Ducks or
No,
bucks?
Bucks.
Bucks are not
Bucks, but
poultry.
But
that's
How
not
are bucks
poultry.
poultry? Like,
who
Okay, I
would
don't know.
I?
Chalo, pass. Wasting too much time.
Okay, passing to to Soda.
Soda.
Geese. Is it
No,
geese
no, it's
or
not geese.
swans?
Please pick one. What you
swans.
which
It's
which?
swans.
Swans.
Yes, swans is the correct answer. The monarch owns all the swans in England,
Yeah, the royals
and
have owned swans forever.
Wait,
yeah,
so if you are feeding a swan in one of the parks, you're basically creating foie gras for the monarch and not what you can eat?
possible, possible.
See,
I don't think
so
the
now,
monarchs exercise their right to eat the swans. I don't think it's happened so far, but yes,
yeah,
they could.
this was earlier. This was earlier when swans were supposed to be a luxury and only royals were supposed to eat it. So they made it a law so no one else will like hunt them.
And they'll
All
only
This
eat
is
right.
a
the
very
swan
old
after
thing.
it has separated the water from their chai.
Shut up. Okay, we're coming now to Soda's question. Okay, one second. Let me give Soda a nice question.
Sure. It's not going to change the answer.
Okay, Soda, suppose you were dining with Prince Charles. When would you have to stop eating at the table?
I'm eating with Prince Charles and I must stop
Yeah.
eating.
When do
Uh,
you stop eating?
avoiding the logical question of when plate is empty. Uh,
No, 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 no.
probably,
Come on.
probably when he is done.
Yes. When
Yes.
the monarch stops eating, everyone must stop eating. So it is wise for guests to eat faster in case their meal is cut short.
Yeah. Monna mon मैं तेरा monarch.
तो जब मोनार्क की तबीयत खराब है सब लोग भूखे जाते हैं.
I guess so.
और they'll be like आज lunch में है डोलो 650.
क्योंकि मोनार्क को हो चुका है कोविड या H2N3.
सिर्फ एक Ceradon monarch से आराम.
But only in the monarchs, you can only have it with the monarch because Dolo 650 is banned in the UK.
Oh,
Maybe
It
he
gets
owns all
seized
the
by
dolos.
It
Yes,
gets
then it's
seized by
probably
customs if you come in.
there is probably swan eggs.
Okay, we're coming to Dipendra's question. All right. Dipendra, um, no, one second, wait. This is a little tough question. I want to give Dipendra a little tough question because he's read up so much.
I read up about the
But
Indian
he's read
royals
about
and
the
all
wrong
that.
monarch.
It's Rajasthani royal family.
Yeah, exactly.
IPL season.
Okay. The
Out of
queen.
syllabus.
The queen created a breed of dogs. She invented a breed of dogs called the Dorgi. Dorgi. What is this Dorgi breed made up of?
I know she loved corgis, so there's definitely corgis there. What the heck is
Yes.
Dorgi now? Hmm.
I really hope what I am thinking up
See,
is
so
not the answer.
she definitely loves corgi, so there's
Yes.
corgi.
Yeah, yeah.
And if it's Dorgi, then it has to be a mishmash. So, and it's the queen. So one is
Sorry,
corgi.
Jimmy.
Yeah, one is
Is it?
corgi.
And it can't be Dalmatians because they're so big and corgis are so small. Has to be Dachshund. Dachshund and corgis.
Yes. Dachshund and corgi is correct. Dorgi. The queen has made the Dorgi breed.
So if the queen does it, it's a new breed. If we do it, it's a mutt.
Yes.
It's an
No,
indie.
that's not how it works. No.
By the way, there's a breed which is a mixture of a beagle and a Rottweiler. It's called a Regal.
That sounds like the most aggressive, inquisitive dog.
I'm trying to imagine the personality traits of that dog and I am confused.
Okay,
I feel
we're
like
coming
that.
now.
Like if dogs had daddy issues, this breed is the example.
Okay, we are now coming to Ishan's question. Ishan, second, I'm just trying to figure. Okay, suppose you're a member of the royal family, and I would like you to explain firstly how you hold a teacup and how you sip from the teacup because there are rules that apply there. It's not all fun and games. Okay, now you have to remember these rules.
No, of course.
Okay.
Diana struggled all her life.
You can only hold it with two. You can't use your. I think you can only hold it with two fingers.
Yeah,
Um,
hold it,
uh,
Winnie, at the
at
handle.
the handle, you can only
And
hold the
which
handle like this.
fingers? Which fingers?
A thumb and index.
Yes, and there's
Sir.
a third finger involvement, but it's not there.
Okay, third finger. The pinky would hold up
Not the
the
pinky.
bottom of the cup.
No,
The
the
the ring
middle
finger.
finger. The middle finger has to hold the bottom of the cup. It's a small cup.
Okay.
Okay.
Cutting chai peete hai sab log. Okay.
Now, how would you sip from it?
No. Okay, it's too crass to pour it into the saucer and drink it. But this is entirely possible
No,
because
no.
like kids don't have the dexterity to like hold a cup.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Also,
mean,
Amitabh Bachchan is royalty only in India.
Think of Crown. Just rerun.
I've I have not seen it.
Oh
Oh,
damn.
okay. I'm going to pass the question now. I can't do anything more now.
Oh.
okay. Shweta, how would you sip from this cup?
So you take half a sip and you don't tilt it all the way. You tilt it. It should never. The lip of the cup should never touch. There should be significant gap. Or
Okay.
gap down.
But this is more a woman question. How would you sip from the cup to make it look very dainty?
Like this. Now I don't know how much more.
Okay. The correct way would be to sip from the same place so that your lipstick mark is in the exactly same
Hmm.
part of the cup.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Uh,
Good.
how
How
I
come we
don't know
didn't
how to
get a
do
shot
that
at this? How come we didn't get a
because
shot at this?
I didn't think
You
y'all
knew
would know.
this?
Y'all were the only
We would know,
y'all
but
were the,
dude, this is the only thing Kate Middleton gets wrong. Every time the British media they say good things about her, this is the one thing she doesn't get right. You can go and read. There are news articles about this, how she made another faux pas, how
How
she
do you
didn't take
do
care
you
of how she was old.
like how?
Why do you know this?
Yes.
He
But
prepared.
I studied in UK. No, I studied in UK,
Oh,
and
he
the
also.
Brits are like
Oh,
obsessed
okay.
with royals, and these are the kind of news stories you see.
but what does Kate
Huh.
Middleton do which is so wrong?
She
So
doesn't.
basically,
She
he
sips from
sometimes
different
forgets to hold
places,
it
leaving
properly
lipstick mark.
or leaves marks everywhere. Basically, you're not supposed to like, yeah, leave
So
lipstick
say
marks
how
all
the
over,
fuck
as you
are you
said, only
supposed
for.
to how are you supposed to hold a cup like this anyway? It's just
That's why you're not a royal.
Basic, basically,
It
the
requires
British media
training.
are a bunch. The British media are a bunch of really mean people who find any reason.
Yes, correct. I agree, Saurabh.
okay. We're coming now to whose question? Shata's question. Okay. Now, if you're a royal and you're eating your food and you want to use the restroom, you will, of course, not say, I want to go to the toilet. You will say, excuse me. And then you will leave your utensils in a certain arrangement on the plate so that the staff knows not to clear it. What is the arrangement that you will place?
So, you place it at an angle like this. If this is your circle, then
Huh.
like this, on the edge of your plate.
Okay. On the edge,
Across the top.
across the top. No,
Not
it is
across the top, no. It's slant to you, like not
okay.
perpendicular, not.
I will make it no. I will make it easier. It is supposed to be in a certain position of the clock. What time of the clock are you supposed to keep your cutlery?
Okay. Um, yeah, that makes sense. So I was saying 12 to 3 and 12 to 9. That is what I was saying.
No, you have two things. You have your fork and you have your spoon. That is your clock. What time of the clock?
Hands.
Huh.
Hmm. Then I would say 6.
6 o'clock. Okay, 6 o'clock is not the right answer. I'm going to. In fact, Tarun is nearly right.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
going to pass that to Soda. What time of the clock, Soda?
So it's not 10 and 10. So, but mm, is it like 5 and like 5 and 1 or
Give me the time.
I don't know. Five, okay, like 4 and like how I'm guessing it's a straight line and it's not like
It's not a
two
straight
different
line.
hands. It's not a
It's two
straight line.
different hands. It's two different hands.
3:45.
Devendra, what's your guess?
So 6:30 is when they finish the meal. They have to put it as
Okay.
that. That means they have done. That I know for sure. If I have to take a guess, I would say 4:40,
4:20. 4:20.
That's obvious. But
4:20.
both of
Okay.
them are kept on this side.
Sure.
Because
So we say yeah, on one side. I was thinking on the two side. Yeah, it makes sense. Okay.
if you
All
keep it
right.
This
like
is what
this,
we will
like
do from now onwards. Okay, guys.
if you do, I think
What
if you keep
joined
it
at
at 8:40, you
4:20?
want it cleared. Yeah.
8:40. Okay, that I don't know. Okay, now we're coming to Soda's question. Um, Soda, when the queen is eating something, she uses her knife and fork to cut the top, to cut the bottom, and then slit it, and then cut it into coins so she can eat it with a fork. What is she eating?
Bottom and
She
top
can
is
cut
cut, middle
something
is
into coins.
split.
She's the queen. Everything is legal tender if she says it is.
Yes.
Or she
I'm
was.
trying to think about what can you cut into
Yeah, she's dead.
circles.
Hmm.
With,
With fork and knife
yeah.
at the table.
Hot dog.
Until you said coins, I was thinking maybe it's like some egg type thing
Mm-hmm.
because top is gone, bottom is gone. But now it's, I don't think egg yolk. Nobody likes it that much. Is there any hint of when or what time of day this might be eaten? Or
No, it can be eaten at any time of the day. It is something we eat quite erotically in India.
slice bottle,
Slice.
uh, banana.
Banana is correct. Banana is correct. And we had someone get it
Quite
right.
ironically.
With Tarun get it right. Some people said sausages. There was cucumber. All right. Now that we finish all of your turns, I think I'll just give you all one question which you all can all attempt.
Yes.
Okay. Uh, True or false? Okay, no. Uh, King
How to say true only?
Charles's King Charles's valet does this last service for him before bed, which is something we normally do ourselves. What is this service he provides to Charles?
Dresses him in his night dress.
He no, he tucks him in. He tucks him in.
Tucks him
Tucks him
in,
in,
He
yeah.
tucks him
tucks him
in.
in and says good night.
No, we're not going to go with tucks him in and says good night. It
Okay,
is
okay. Can I ask? This valet's official title is not the Lord of the Stool, right?
no, no. That is his job starts in the morning, not technically at night.
No, adjusts
Okay.
his pillow.
No. Okay. Before he reaches the bed,
Turns off
what
the
is his
lights.
last service before Charles gets near the bed?
Brush his teeth.
Near the bed.
Before he reaches the bed. Let's not go near the bed. Brush his teeth is
She said,
somewhat correct, but think in terms of
Changes his pajamas. Changes his
that's normal.
pajamas.
yeah.
Arranges his teddy bears or soft toys or something.
Pulls off his makeup.
Dude,
Um,
as a kid, he was a terror. He was known for this. You know, he used to get upset if people won't arrange his soft toys properly.
I like tell him a bedtime story also. Someone said it in the comments.
But before he gets to
Yeah.
bed, right?
it is something in the bathroom.
Oh, does
In
he
the
help him with
bathroom.
the Camilla?
Shut up.
It's something in the bathroom.
Yeah.
It's not a shake. It's not shake him off, right?
No.
No, of course not. Come on.
There's a guy who wakes up in the morning to wipe the butt of a king. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
I'm sure he listens to that Taylor Swift song. Oh wait, is this like
So
comb
him
his
in the
hair or
bathroom,
something?
kisses him on the forehead in the bathroom. Very, very weird.
Soda.
And what about
Comb his
everything is
hair.
weird?
What?
Comb
Comb
his
his
hair.
hair.
No.
और लाइक वो जाके करके आता है ये फ्लश
Okay.
करता है
Wash his face. Wash
Oh,
his
it has
face.
something to do. It has something to do with him brushing. Okay, now just tell me
Put
what would
put
it
the
But
have to
didn't
do with
I
him?
toothpaste.
say brush
Put
his
the
teeth?
toothpaste.
Flosses.
He puts
Floss.
the toothpaste.
Ah,
He puts the toothpaste on the toothbrush. Okay.
ये लोग क्या like employment देना चाहते हैं
Hey,
क्या?
you
I
know,
said
you
brush
know,
his
next.
teeth. It was close. Hmm.
So
It
I
is.
know I
next
don't
time
have
when
to
they
do.
say, next time in UK when they have a discussion why they don't need the royal family, you just show them this show. Okay, this is all the reasons why they don't need a royal family. This is so
I'm
stupid.
I'm sure
No,
that
but then they
toothpaste
would.
is also mess work. All the spices they stole will be in it.
No, but
They've
they'll
never
also say
used it in
that
their
this is.
food.
But they will say
If
this
I
is
was the
why
king,
don't we
I would
need a
not
royal
let
family?
anyone else handle my toothpaste. Imagine if someone like me becomes the valet. I would fucking I put some phlegm on the toothbrush and give it to him like here you go.
Shut
क्या
up.
आपके टूथपेस्ट में नौकर है?
On that note, on that note, we can't max that. On that note, we are shutting down the quiz. We'll see you on Monday. The link to the Telegram group is in the description. Please join if you would like to take part. See ya, guys.
Kajal, you didn't say where
Agreed.
in
Yeah.
Andheri. You didn't
Oh
say
yeah,
where. You
my
said it.
show. My show is happening in Funkar in Andheri, Mumbai. Please, the tickets are on Book My Show. Tickets have sold. I'm pretty impressed. But there are tickets
East
left.
or
There are tickets
west?
left. West is Andheri West. Please come for the show,
Please iron
and
your laces before you go to the venue.
I will squeeze your toothpaste for you. All right. See ya, guys. We will end this now.
Oh my